years. Victory Sports Park in North Ridgeville is when it's going to happen. Friday, August 4th, Incubus, Bush, Live, Filter, Welshly Arms, Kaleidoscope Kid, Winona Fighter. We'll all be there. We'd love to have you along to welcome this thing back properly. Buzzardfest.com for everything. Car 10, you get the last pair from me this week. Good luck. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
One of life's most pressing questions.
What do I like about Alan Cox?
Finally answered.
All right, I don't like much about you.
The Alan Cox Show.
On 100.7 WMMS.
Going to be throwing some Filter in for you tomorrow night, 2 hours to midnight. It's our weekly metal show. Pat Butler has pulled a great older Filter track off of an album called The Amalgamate. We'll play local metal for you from Assault, Vadiot. I got Circle of Dust lined up for you. You're going to play Cannibal Corpse, Black Label Society, Behemoth, and whatever else you want to hear. It's me, Corey Roddick, Pat Butler, tomorrow night, every Saturday, when we're not preempted by baseball. 10 to midnight is 2 hours to midnight, 2 hours of metal. 2HTM at WMMS.com if you want to send something. Guardians will play tonight, 7:10. It's the first of three here at home against the LA Angels. The game tomorrow is at 6:10. And then the Mother's Day game is at 11:35. A little bit earlier than normal. So you can, take mom either to the game or take her to breakfast and then dump her out and you go to the game. You're not taking Sue to the Guardians game, are you?
No, we're going to her house for dinner.
Is that a Sunday daytime family dinner?
Yeah, daytime dinner. I think 1:30 or 2 o'clock is what she said. So, it'll be a nice day.
My daughter has found a new lease on life now that she plays Minecraft with your niece.
Oh, nice. Shout out to my sister. She's having a tough day today. She had to put her dog down last night.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I think he was 13 or 14 years old.
What was the dog's name?
Gizmo.
Gizmo. Oh, that blows, man.
Yeah.
I know we're getting closer to that, too,
Mm-hmm.
with our dog. I mean, she's 12 or whatever, and she's got no diminished energy, but I'm like, well, she can't. It's not going to last forever.
My boyfriend had to put his dog down like a week ago.
Really?
Oh, wow.
His dog
Boy,
was
it's spreading like wildfire, isn't it?
His dog was 19 though, so he lived a really good life. But he had like a bad tooth, and he was like stinky. And
Wait. You don't have to put a dog down for a bad tooth.
No, that's not why he put it down. It was old. And
Did you imagine they told him that after?
Right.
Like, why'd you put your dog down? He had a bad tooth.
They're like, we would have just pulled it. It would have been fine.
Okay, it's fine.
No, it's just like
You can get doggy dentistry.
No, you can, but there was just a number of things. Like, he couldn't really see really well. He couldn't really walk really well. Like, it was kind of sad seeing him like that. And so it was.
I'm dreading it because I've never had to put a dog down. I've lost my dogs to breakups and things.
It's not fun.
No,
I'm
not looking for it.
I had to do 2 in the past 10 years.
Woof.
Yeah. My golden Nick, and then Charlie, our little Jack Russell Shih Tzu mix.
Goes on tight.
How
much time left do you think Whoopsie has?
Oh, she's got another 10 plus years. She's only 3 years old. She's got a long time.
You're not going to put her down anytime soon?
No, I don't. Maybe she got a bad tooth.
She's a psycho, but no, Whoopsie ain't going nowhere.
But yeah, I was telling my boyfriend, I was like,
What if Skyfall Tower falls into the lake and she's home?
I will find a way to save her. I will jump in that lake.
You'll be surfing drywall trying to find her.
But it's crazy, though. My boyfriend got 2 decades out of his dog.
That's awesome.
That's amazing,
That's
right?
what I'm hoping for with our dog. But it's like if I hug her or snuggle with her or something, you can kind of tell she's getting like the fatty deposits under her skin. And like, oh, okay, this is...
So, like, he was in a relationship for many years.
With the dog?
No, but he got the dog at the beginning of that relationship. And when that relationship ended,
Oh, he got custody of the dog.
Yeah, that was like his dog. That was his baby. So it was really sad when
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
First dog I ever had was as a grown man. I was right out of college and got one with my girlfriend at the time. We broke up. She kept the dog. And then my ex-wife and I got a dog when we first moved to Pittsburgh. And she got the dog. So she and my older kids had to put that dog down some years ago. But I have yet to do that. So unfortunately, that's going to be, in my 50s, that's going to be my first foray into putting a dog down. And it'll be my, first graders' first trip around that, too. And they tell you, you should, it's kind of like the conventional wisdom on a divorce is you shouldn't be anywhere near dating somebody for like a year after you get divorced. Now, next to nobody heeds that warning because they get out of something that was fundamentally a broken relationship, hence the divorce, and they want to get right back into it. There's a lot of guys who love being married, or they like that dynamic, especially if they've been married a long, long time. So it's very rare that somebody will get divorced and then not date. Most people go head first into it. And they say that kind of applies with the death of a pet. They're like, hey, because I think the compulsion is to fill that void, especially for people who aren't in a relationship, like that animal was their whole life, and they go, now I got to go get a. But they do say, they're like, you should have some time between pets.
Yeah, I'll take, when Whoopsie eventually goes, I'll definitely take some time, good 3 or 4 days. Because I want a puppy.
Hashtag shop, don't adopt.
No, I'll probably have more of a situation where there'll be some overlap, where I'll get a second dog. So that
you mean in anticipation of Whoopsie passing, you'll be prepping, like not even out with the old yet.
Right.
What if they don't get along? Like my daughter has started to ask, well, what if we did just that? And I go, I don't need any chaos in the house with 2 dogs that don't get along. Don't want that.
Get a trainer to help out, or
trainer?
Yeah, a dog trainer. I have a buddy that's a dog trainer.
Not a Megan trainer? What if you get another dog in anticipation of Whoopsie passing, they don't get along, and what if the new dog does something behind the scenes to hasten Whoopsie's demise? You're at work most of the day.
Yeah.
What if there's some chicanery behind the scenes?
I mean, I'll have to deal with that when we get there, but I think it'll be just fine.
Dogs can be pretty, it's not just coyotes that are wily. Dogs can really figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And she can really put a stick in the spokes. You got to make sure that if they don't get along, that there's nothing hinky going on. You poisoning her water.
I don't know if dogs are that, hinky.
You think?
As you say. I don't think
you said Whoopsie's smart. She might not see it coming.
When did I say that?
Oh, is it not a smart dog?
No,
I got a smart dog. I have an Aussie. She's really smart. She'd see that coming a mile away.
She's smart for a dog, but she's stupid for, what she is. She's an idiot. My cute little idiot.
She's an idiot.
She is.
Is she a dumb dog?
No, I mean, she's not dumb. She's
mother-in-law.
She's actually very smart, but she's just, I still call her dumb all the time.
Well, that's negative reinforcement.
Yes, exactly.
You want her to feel good about it. I mean, there's probably.
She doesn't know what it means. She just. I'm paying attention to her. She's happy.
Is pet esteem
I'm not being mean
thing?
about it. I'm not saying it a dumb way or like a mean way. I'm not like, you dumb idiot. I'm just being.
Okay.
I'm just, being silly.
My mother-in-law has a kind of a dumb dog, but he's just the cutest goddamn dog. So nice and sweet, but not bright. So, some people prefer that.
Whoopsie. She has. This was the start of my day yesterday that had me a little frazzled for most of the day, and I forgot to talk about this on the air, but she had a double dump where I took her out for a walk, and she dropped a sizable log. So I was like, that's got to be...
It's enough.
Yeah, usually it was bigger than they normally are, but apparently there was another one in the chamber, because then when we got inside, we were waiting for the elevator, and I didn't even notice it, but she dropped another one, like snuck one out.
In the elevator?
Just while we were waiting for the elevator. I didn't even notice it. I stepped on it, and I'm smelling something in the elevator. I'm like, oh, no.
Oh, you dragged it into the elevator.
I dragged it into the elevator. So then I spent
You were
the
like
rest-
John on the flight with the poop on his dress
Yeah,
pants.
exactly. So then I had like changed my shoes, got all the stuff that I needed to like go and clean on the elevator. I'm cleaning up the poop in the elevator as it's moving, hoping that nobody gets on.
Wait, the poop is moving or the elevator's moving?
The elevator's moving. The poop's kind of moving too because I'm scrubbing it up.
Yeah, right.
And then I get down to the
So it was
bottom
wet.
floor.
It was loose. It wasn't like a little turd you could pick up.
No, because I smashed it.
Oh, right.
'Cause I stepped on it, and so it got into the fibers.
Oh, it's a carpeted elevator.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I had to get in there like with a brush and some carpet cleaner. I have all the supplies for it because from when she was a puppy, but still not my favorite way to start
Unfortunately,
the day.
nobody had to get in the elevator while you were doing
Yes,
this.
I was very lucky that it didn't. Like somebody said something because I called the front desk to let them know that I was cleaning it up. And they're like, okay, somebody said something. Thank you for cleaning it up because a lot of people in the building will have accidents and they don't clean it up. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not that kind of dirtbag.
Oh,
I
you let them know.
Yeah, of course, because I don't want them to think that I'm gonna make. I don't want some dude that works in my building to have to clean it up.
No. I
That's-
just didn't. No. Cleaning it up is cool. I didn't know that. I thought maybe you were trying to kind of do it on the low.
No, I was just trying to do it before it got tracked around more and became more of a problem.
Gotcha.
No, I have no problem fessing up and being
Now,
like,
did
hey,
you
my dog
did
a thing.
as
Yeah.
a mild punishment? Did you at any point hang Whoopsie out the window by her leash?
No, I would never.
Cute, no.
She's a sweet little baby. I just did. I
Sweet,
should
dumb little
have.
baby.
I should have walked her a little longer because she had. I didn't think she would have that because it was like a few minutes because we went outside and walked her, and I guess she just had
She's like, I ain't done yet.
a bigger day than I was ready for.
Turd.
Sometimes that happens, I guess. She had a little sneak attack there. So that was my day yesterday. Today, I was headed.
You pooped in the elevator.
No, I
today.
I pooped. Yeah,
good.
but you clean that up. I
Yep.
pay my HOA is enough. You can clean up my poop. No, today I was at the gym and I look at my trainer. I'm like, instead of working out in this gym, do you actually want to just go outside and play basketball? And he's like, hell yeah. So we went to the park and played basketball. And I haven't played one-on-one basketball in quite some time. And my God, did it zap all my energy and like it.
That's a lot of working out.
I was so winded.
What would
Like-
today have been? Was it leg day or what
I was
was
gonna
it?
do like a pull day, but
Okay.
I'm also like I have a shoulder thing going on right now so we're just kind of working on some flexibility and cardio and stuff like that. So
Yep.
it was great cardio and it was a lot of fun, but my God, I got to get back on the basketball court more regularly because I'm not out there trying to but I like to be able to play a full game without like having to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to get back into basketball shape.
Good for you.
But it was,
How long did you guys play?
like 40 minutes?
Would that be the length of a normal workout?
Yeah, about that 45, 50 minutes we usually do.
But probably more
like-
more gas than you would have been otherwise.
Right. Well, like first half it was just kind of like shooting around and just wasn't super rigorous. But then we played one-on-one and we played that for about 15 minutes, and that was just when I was like, all right, that's enough.
And was he really putting you through the paces? Like, did he know what he was doing? Or was
He knows how to play. Like, honestly, we're about evenly matched with our shooting skills and everything like that. I'm just so out of shape when I just don't have the stamina to keep up with him. And he's like a yoga dude. He's all, shredded and stuff. So he was just running laps around me by the end of it. He's like,
It's like playing basketball with a python.
right.
Yeah.
He's in quite good shape. So he had me beat in the cardio. So he beat me in the game. But by the end of this summer, I'm going to take him down. We're going to make that a regular thing, I think. I love playing basketball. It's the best.
I wish I was more well versed in basketball. I haven't played basketball in 30 years,
Did you?
but it's fun.
They're doing that thing with the Guardians, MMS versus WTAM.
Yeah.
Did you reply to that?
No, because it's like 11-1 on a weekday.
Yeah. Get in a little early. Get the show mapped out.
Not
Wanna
how it
go in
works.
there?
No,
Get all
you can go
ready.
do it.
I know. I signed up. Yeah.
I can't do it.
I haven't heard if I made the roster yet.
I guarantee you made the roster. They're
Yeah,
like
see.
just need people. Because MMS doesn't have enough people for a basketball team, so they're going to take whoever and just put them
Well,
on the
it's
MMS
baseball.
team.
It's going to be the. I think they only need 4 though.
Oh, they only need 4?
I think they only needed 4.
Yeah, no,
But I'm excited for that.
It'll be fun. Yeah,
I haven't
can't-
swung
I
a
can't do it.
baseball bat in probably 15 years. Like, can you even think of the last time you went to batting cages or anything?
Oh, yeah, I go to batting cages at least a couple times a summer.
Okay.
Love batting cages.
I haven't been to a batting cage
What is
in
he
a while.
chuckling about?
Because I went to batting cages. A lot of my experiences were in college. The last time I went was in college, and I went with like my roommates, and I hit myself with the bat. How do you hit with a full swing? How do you hit yourself? I hit myself. I swang all the way through, and I hit myself.
Wait, your follow through kept the bat that close to your body that you came around and hit yourself? What, in the back or the neck or something?
Like around my back.
So your follow through didn't like pull it away from your body like you normally would.
I went like I held it like this and hit myself. Just
Like the
force.
wraparound.
Yeah, just like the wraparound.
That's hilarious.
Yep.
Wow.
It wasn't hard, but I was like, ow. And they're like, yeah, dude, you're not like
Yeah,
I'm
don't
like,
do
all
that.
right. I was like, it's been a while. They're like, yeah, some people just don't hit themselves when they swing a bat. It doesn't matter how long they haven't swung one. Like, well, I'm a little rusty.
I saw a video today of a kid that was swinging a bat into like a padded thing, and I don't know who was filming it, but he swings his bat into this pad, and then it bounces right off and hits him right back in the face.
The bat did?
Yeah, and it was a metal bat. He got dinged good.
That sucks.
Yeah. The kid's getting hurt on Instagram.
No, I just love the pong of the aluminum bat. I love it. Love batting cages. A lot of fun.
I need to. Maybe this weekend I'll try and get out to one in case I make the team.
Yeah, I mean, if you're if you're trying to get more flexible, although you said you had a shoulder thing going on.
Yeah, I know but I'm gonna power through. My left shoulder, so I don't know. We'll see how I feel. It's getting better, but it's one of those things where it's this one. I know my left from my right.
Well, your pitching career's over.
Yeah, definitely not throwing. Well, I don't throw left-handed, but it's just we do this after the show every Thursday at High and Dry. We go to the back room. They have like a little arcade area, and they have one of those punch machines.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been doing that. And we did a left-handed challenge, and I think that's when I messed up my shoulder.
I was going to say, because you did it one week and destroyed the thing, right? Or no?
Yeah, or got a 1.
Yeah.
But that's been like, that show's been going so well. And then the best is afterwards when everybody piles into that back room and everybody's cheering each other on for the punch machine. It's so much fun. It's a blast.
Alan, speaking of pets and small children, Disney now requires small kids to be on leashes. I think I read something about that. Like kids under 9 now at Disney have to be on a leash. Did you read that?
No, I didn't, but I don't think that's any better. You're just going to trip people because kids are going to be kids. They're going to forget to throw on a leash, and they're going to be reaching for stuff, and someone's going to be in between them, and they're going to
tangled up.
Yep. It's not going to help because people have multiple kids, and what are you going to do? Be like Ursula and have like all your tentacles all out? Like, no, it's not going to work.
Well, there's some people who are very, very anti kids on leashes. And then there are other people who are like, look, if you're in a public spot and you got a kid that is not well-trained, for lack of a better
That was my first.
term.
That was my first day at Hollister. It was Black Friday, and people were rushing the store, and I tripped. It happened to me. Had a handful of jeans going to the shelf, and there was a kid on a leash, and I didn't see that he was on a leash, and I tripped over him, and the mom yelled at me like, "Oh, come on, you didn't see him there!" And instead of asking if I was okay, everyone just took the jeans out of my hand, and I proceeded on with my shift.
Why would they ask if you were okay?
Because I was the one that fell.
Yeah.
The mom just she didn't grab her child, she grabbed the leash. She grabbed the leash and reined the child in, and she was like, come on, let's go. I'm like, ugh. Yep.
Well, because people will say, well, the leashes can hurt your child's self-esteem because it's like, come on, man, that's a little.
Animal.
Well, it's not. It's like it's around their neck. It's not like a dog. It's like a harness. It's like a harness that you have on the kid's shoulders, and there's a strap coming off the back. And
Nah.
I don't think there's anything particularly extreme about that.
People
Kid probably has fun with it for a while.
Yeah, kids are getting picked up. I understand why you want to put them on a leash. I just think it's ineffective.
What about
Half
instead of a leash?
half these kids were babies in one of those Bjorns the whole time, so they don't know one from the other. People walking them around like a front backpack.
I think more like an invisible fence would be the way to go.
They get a collar that shocks them.
Yeah.
If they get too
If
far
they get
from
too
the
far from the
transmitter on your belt.
Right, they get too far from the parent.